This is a G2 that showed improvements over time. This is a G2 whose T-sides in some rounds looked valuable. However, clean out of the gate was where I kind of placed G2 by the end of the first week of Bounty. It's
fallible?
Yes. Exactly. Will they come out swinging? That's the big question. Will BetBoom off-kilter them? A pistol round for the CT side of Anubis. That sounds a real great.
Okay.
But we've got Snax in a clutch pushing through a smoke, and he has actually not been noticed by Siren, who was trying to keep eyes on this. He is now behind the 2 players in dark. This is one of those magical Snax moments. Or at least it could be.
Oh, it's just so many players. If it was only 3.
Oh, baby.
Oh, my God. Wait, he didn't get spotted? He doesn't even think about it.
He is blend into the walls.
Are we going to kick it off with the
money
knife?
first?
Kick it off with a knife.
Love that.
Okay, the comms are going to come in, and he's going back to the same hiding spot.
Obviously, Siren had already ran by. Should know a second player's down in dark.
Pasha would say in this moment, you know I know.
And I know, you know, you know, I know. You know?
My brother, my friend. Snax, what are you to do?
And no brother realer than Snax for the Pasha biceps. So bomb to be retrieved right now. 1 CT sitting on it. Honestly, they continue to give him like winnable spots. Tag down to 70. If he hits this headshot, big if, then there could have been a moment to scoop up the bomb and depart. But
if he gets the first kill, then the waterfall of players after that. Headshot. Got him on round 1, folks.
Not as bad as, what did I say the other day? Mosaic?
Mosaic. You covered, though. No one actually knows on broadcast. You said that it was because you're French that you said it.
There's always an out.
Oh, no. That's the whole round, isn't it? Monacy with the gun from the money made from Snax.
Don't tell me that that's enough. CT scrambled down into the site with some flashbangs out from middle, just trying to be disruptive if anything follows. We do get Monacy catching a second.
It's the golden AK that Snax bought for him.
3rd servings, perhaps? Magnajez dropping the smoke. Does that open a door for G2 to push up close to B?
They're all going to be rotating around now. Chiron could get caught, but he could also catch something. Let's see. Monacy goes down. They'll have to go back and grab this, just taking a quick glance. We're not seeing armor sets on the rest of the players.
Chiron moving fast.
Chiron saved the day last round. Let's see if he can again.
If that bomb can even get into the tucked, protected corner of this B site, but if
Chiron
doesn't turn, he's going to find a deagle to the back of his head. Oh, Snax! Up close, puts him down, bomb plant from it. That knife funded a singular AK-47. Monacy goes double kill in, and Snax calls that rotation, leaving HeavyGod, who's still up here on rugs. And you'd think this CT is just a sitting victim if he tries it. So to go back into the bomb site here, Magnajez, him and Nafany cut their losses. G2, single AK works.
And Magnajez has a visitor, but smartly, he's being very careful here, even in the saves. And it is all about the money for Snax on the last round. Obviously, when Bait took them, they seemed like it was like the perfect situation. Like they were just a little bit too weak. And that game was close. Almost didn't see them at all. Axel holding down mid.
Good recovery from a 4v5. Molotov gives Nafany a bit of a play here.
Yep.
Yeesh. He honestly racks up a lot of damage, but clearly well worth it. He found that bit of a position where he could still nab one back.
Wow, and he doesn't get spammed off in the corner. He's allowed to stay alive.
How does the recovery look? Will it continue to be convincing? Considering BetBoom have not had their in-game leader show up with them.
This is a big moment for HeavyGod because timing, though.
Finds his kill. That little bit left from Nafany dealt with. HeavyGod dropped pretty low himself. Snax trying to find a timing on the B walkout. And remember, last time Chiron found out solo in dark.
It's very possible that HeavyGod knew there was going to be a double push, but didn't have the HP to fight it. So Snax is here looking, but they seem confident on the cross.
This is twice now. Snax has just that extra second ahead of Chiron, who looks to be drawn towards the bomb planter, but also doesn't want to get clipped out by that long peak, so he falls back suddenly. Let Siren get a little closer. Pressure from Dark, and Snax wants off site. He's going to go for Temple. This will cut off Chiron. HeavyGod's also got an angle here on the walkout, so Siren, you really have to be the player to make the first move. if you want to have a favor in either of these fights, but BetBoom, they buy time for themselves. We're now beyond the halfway point. Tap onto the bomb. No kit for either CT. Snax sliding out from Temple. Siren gets the long kill, and Snax gets caught in the air, but it's all down to time, and it works for them.
Whoa, okay, that works. Perfectly played. It's a 2v3 win out of G2 as the bomb goes off. 4-1 up. Canals is it's such a lofty undertaking with where all the kind of crevices that you can sneak into on CT side. So even if you don't play here, the T's have to just take some time to get it back.
Also just a good strategy to throw out on a round like this when you're working with SMGs mostly.
Oh, so many tricks in the book.
Yeah. Trying to remember that playbook that Boomage had made for them. So I like that they got frisky out of the gate. It has left them with a lean into this A-bomb site, and contact comes through favorably for Snax. HeavyGod waiting the smoke out. We just saw him waiting for these sorts of double pushes. This time, though, 3 players coming at him. Will they clear this? They try to, and MagnoJez, effective trades here. Double kill MP9 is fantastic. He gets the numbers evened out, but middle has already been taken over by G2, and I don't think this is the direction BetBoom are ready for.
Yeah, G2, they smoke themselves out, but they make a right choice in actually going through it. And Nafany right to their side has a chance with the 5-7 to put together a clip, but it's only a kill.
You got m0NESY and Hunter left over. Molly won't stop the dark peek, but Hunter gets off that bomb plant with a few seconds to spare. m0NESY's on the angle, will not miss his chance to strike down Siren. MagnoJez clip trying to cross. We've got G2 on fire, and nice answers in rounds that I think are made interesting. Nico has been sharpening these blades for some time. But right now, all 10 players with blades of their own. Full buy, and enough nades to slow things down at a minute.
Great time to block. But Snax, and they're going to get a peek. Yeah, for sure. There's no one holding dark. This is a little weak on the map for BetBoom, especially on a buy, where they simply do not know what's happening, and then they don't have a safe way to go back and get map control. MagnoJez was thinking, my smoke's going to come up in a few seconds, and we don't have sufficient enough control of the site.
Player catching them off in platform. m0NESY then not anticipating an obelisk peak. So good positioning from the BetBoom pieces to catch both those dark players then off guard. Man advantage shifting in, but yet again, HeavyGod playing this solo A-lurk has found great timing and space inside of a site for the bomb to be called over. Couple that with an opening kill to Siren. The bomb plant not getting interrupted as they'd hope. That Molly comes up short here from Axile. Not ideal. Already of a retake for BetBoom. And if Hunter finds his timing on this mid-peak, it goes from bad to worse. And timing to a T. Chiron with his hands busy. Contact out from Axile. Effective trade from Mobs. Confirming that Nafany is up in heaven. It's going to fixate Nafany in. This threat of the Hunter peak also on his side with bomb beyond the halfway point. No kit again. And a beautiful back and forth. The dance here from G2 is so smooth.
Never given too much. The only reason they were peeking him was just to make sure that they knew his position at all times.
I think already 7 rounds into this game, we've seen some stronger output in that regard.
Yeah. The mid rounds, again, with 2 stand-ins are definitely going to be like one of your weakest points.
Of course.
So this is something where G2 should be playing this well, but BetBoom were a team, unknown quantity, and impressed so much. So it's not as if they couldn't do that again.
Yeah, it's definitely a head-to-head where we should see that edge. I just, despite the first weak performance, was nervous that we wouldn't see it anyways. Yeah, it's a great chance for G2 to kind of put themselves on display. Maybe raise their stocks here in Bounty. Axile trying to lean out for an AK. Got his hands on it. Big duel for Axile to straight up win. We saw what m0NESY could do with a single rifle. Now it is Axile's with Kevlar. He gets a 3rd frag. So putting them back to work. Man disadvantage for m0NESY and HeavyGod to figure out.
Again, 2v3. Chiron also sitting here 15 health.
Eesh, not ideal. They gave him the AK, and he's going to tuck into the corner. So trying to go contact with the full bar of Nafany. This is going to bank on Chiron catching them at the right moment. But that Molotov's going to spell disaster for Chiron. Easy clear out.
Called it out.
And man, that just seems to take the edge off for G2. Coverage offered by HeavyGod and a peek from Nafany before the teammates here. Long flank coming through with a pistol that stomps its way through the water. Ooh, heavy.
Wow.
Damn. With another headshot to close it. Right now, G2 can't lose rounds, it seems.
HeavyGod on this team already feels like when Mobs came in. It's like no onboarding time. I think that should be somewhere on the screen for these matches. I think it is actually such an important talking point.
When the bets come out?
Wagered, you know?
Sure. Ooh, nice timing from Nafany to find an opening and a gun round here for BetBoom.
They always know he's going to be close by. He's been playing mid extremely aggressively by himself. And I think G2 are just like, okay, well, we'll focus on that then, because that's the freest opening kill you can get. HeavyGod's listening to this push. And they have the A site. They know there were A players here, so I think it's just understood. He doesn't have to move, though, really, until they lose a player. Interesting retake spot. If HeavyGod comes around to the stairs, he's got a better fight. But the CT's got to get going soon.
HeavyGod going to take his sweet time. It'll afford Mobs a bit of aggression. Nice kill from Chiron. HeavyGod activates. Then they double up, and Chiron's going to keep the hopes alive here for BetBoom. Yes, sir.
Ooh.
If they've got the kit and the time, which they do, so no sweat. We've got a BetBoom team round 2 win. As this first half starting to conclude, G2's streak comes to an end. Great spray control there to really open up the Heaven retake.
One thing I appreciate about Nafany is he's playing aggressively at mid by himself, but also like he will be a liability. G2 are going to focus on him.
Well, he's bolstered by Axile here in round 10. And G2 still disrespecting the smoke. Good flash from Axile trying to finish off Malts. Can't get there. Not in time to go for the multi-frag. He'll catches one. An immediate reaction over from Temple and the solo A play. HeavyGod disrespecting the smoke, knowing that Siren being approached towards camera, but he drops down and you see Siren hear that. He knows he is so compromised, burned out into the fight. He will take Snax down and still staying on high alert for that camera peek. Finally, the molly burns out, gives him safety inside of the storage. And Hunter's gonna try to keep them pinned in as bomb plant comes through. Monacy's got it easy. A second set of feet comes forth. Siren able to get a few more shots off, but still it is G2 thriving on this bomb site.
Dude, HeavyGod's so impactful, man.
8-2.
This is actually a great call, too. I mean, first of all, it's taking advantage of Nafany, who I hate to say it, but this is just, I think it's G2 understand what he's going to do, but I don't think Nafany realizes how obvious this has been. And even though he's won a fight or two, I think G2 are happy to go down, trade down to a 3v3 or something like that. Magno just walking in for another ninja. Not going to happen this time.
We were already discussing Donk and Zywoo last week. Nice to see Monacy getting a chance to reclaim statistically a top towards the spot. Getting those numbers up. We'll have Magno just try to get aggressive, and you know, Monacy just feeling like he's kind of in the zone now. Hitting some of those harder shots, being a part of the bloodbath.
Another play through the smoke on the A site, opened up, and another easy op shot for Monacy. That's full control. It's round 11. I don't know BetBoom want to think about this, but not anymore.
That's what I'm saying. Monacy sharp as hell. Nafany tasked to the 1v4, will not even get the 2 along the wall. So that's 9, and on the swiftest road to victory tonight, double digits on the line for the G2 T side. BetBoom's map pick, by the way.
No way. Did he go through? He did.
Oh, and he snaps over. Good thing Axile's there to try to pick it up, but him sticking around. It's a numbers game, and G2 emerging through smoke a bit quicker with higher trade potential. Magnajez, good recovery here, but gets stuck in and still hangs on. Huge attempt from him to just fight tooth and nail for the very least the 3rd round on this CT side. Hunter on the recovery, finishes it with Monacy, and an op shot rings out as Nafany hangs onto the angle. Molly destined for his feet, opens the door for the Monacy cross, and he will make the most of that gap. Strong T-side performance from the Flash to kick off this series. Not ideal. A T-side to try and bring it back will bank on pistol.
Monacy is here, folks. Not missing, peeking everything.
Hallelujah. Mobs is going to get gushed, has Monacy to help him. Ah, the classic unsilenced USP, striking fear in the hearts of your enemies.
Let's see if HeavyGod is protecting a site that he was so good at sneaking into.
He'll give Bricks the jiggle. Chiron on the recovery here versus the 2. Siren looking for the bomb plant, and it looks like it's retake on. Fast flood out from the defenders. Reload is going to cost him. Poor Axile didn't have a gun to fight with. Hunter defuses G2 to 11. What do you want to do after this, Launders? Ain't life funny?
BetBoom readying the A play. Snax is coming back. I don't know if he dropped off utility. Just wanted to make sure camera timing isn't there. But they don't hold it perfectly. It's really nice by Snax.
That's not ideal. Tech9 will push through from Nafany. Rotator and Temple already found out. They're going to try to pressure down into HeavyGod, but he's got support in heaven. And m0NESY finds the right angles to collect the camera kills. Third one, not so easy. Siren comes out with a nice headshot. It's a clutchable round here for Siren if the Galil sings, but Hunter connects to the instant headshot. Pistol converted, and G2 on the highway to victory.
I love the CT setup for the swing on camera. The first guy goes wide.
20-6, by the way, here, folks. m0NESY ain't playing games. They say don't play with your food, but in this case, is it food if you just chew it up and spit it out? BetBoom getting mauled by Mobs in dark at the start of round 15. 3 players inside of this execute. BetBoom going all in, trying to get this game to extend. They find footing on the site, but the kills trickle out of Hunter and Mobs. Nafany tasked with what feels like an insurmountable 1v3. At the very least, the player on site has given him a little more room to wiggle around in. Pressure from the utility. Bomb to be scooped up. Poor Nafany, 58 health. Trying to do his damnedest as a stand-in, but G2 have come to Copenhagen with something to prove. Haters gonna hate until they show up on LAN. Where'd that come from?
I'm the guy who randomly swears.
Excuse me, everybody. Whoa.
What are you, Freya?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. She's a bad influence. Axile keeping his head tucked. Nice pop-up. It's actually Siren's kill, but it clearly catches them, and the pistols looking good for the BetBoom team. m0NESY grabbing the dual Berettas up in tunnels, deals with Nafany as well. And we're talking about m0NESY with the bomb.
It's interesting, though, because he's clearly trying to get towards HeavyGod, and there is no smoke left for the T side. I don't know if there's one dropped. Oh, yeah! What a shot, HeavyGod.
More of that.
See if he got one more in him. Oh, he's got a little bit more. That's a body shot to Chiron, but a flick nonetheless. Here's we got Siren now in a 1-on-2. He hit a zinger, but the bomb getting planted already. That's going to be his heart sinking, I'm sure.
Man, they recovered the pistol. BetBoom on the road for 3 rounds, and the pistol gets taken back because of the m0NESY duels picked up in tunnels. Individual fight here for Siren. No support yet for m0NESY, so he could just clip that head off the bomb site. Little shoulder tag. m0NESY just goofing with him. He'll lock into Gandalf, bit of cover, but he's got to get it going. No kid on the play, so you got to get the kill. And now HeavyGod can lend a helping hand just as the gun goes empty.
What?
It's ugly. m0NESY runs. Launders, back to you.
Yes, okay. Nice try, Siren. No, nice.
Оставил тебе фраг, братан.
Minute to the clock and no test thrown out by BetBoom team just yet. Siren looking like he might take the first foray into action with this push. Great flash dodge, or actually, never mind, it just started to come around the corner. No, I thought the pillar blocked it,
yeah,
but it actually never exited the tunnel.
Ooh.
So it came up a little short.
It's probably aimed for that sliver peak, you know, specific position.
Hunter with a good reposition. Bomb gets dropped as 2 kills do come through from BetBoom, but it gets scooped up, and it gets into the bomb site, leaving HeavyGod outside a window. Curious as to what he gets up to. Challenge coming forth, and Chiron's going to keep this one clean. That is his 2nd frag of the round. Crossfire here between m0NESY and Hunter. Hunter is low, so anything he adds is well worth it. Chiron's going to chase him down. Hunter from the back of car.
Oh, and Nafany's moving so slowly.
Behind him, and then he starts to run, and as he does so, Hunter keeps it clean.
Wait, a flash and... Oh,
why?
Nafany was so staggered right there. With the attack that was coming in, that was not... I mean, obviously...
Siren tucked into the corner.
That smoke's too deep to protect Siren.
On his own, man. This is not an ideal spot for Siren, but if he can catch them off and keep the spray hella clean, it's his for the taking. Dink on Snax, not enough. And that is going to be MagnoJez waiting for his moment in mid, and nobody comes his way, Mohan. They all come out tunnels instead.
Yeah.
And G2 offer one gunfight to BetBoom to try and stop them from the post plant. They lose that gunfight. They lose round 5.
That's not a great way to solo the site. I mean, obviously he had a smoke there for a few seconds, but it was so deep as well that he didn't even know when it was going to be done. I mean, unless he kept that timing in his head, he wasn't watching anything. He was just hoping and praying. And what's going to happen after he gets the first kill? Just a 3K spray down? That's the only way you win the round once you give the site up. So that was a very flimsy defense for BetBoom. Oh, hat spotted.
So really, you're saying there was like no solo. Oh, the top box. Hang on, Chiron, hang on. He's fighting tooth and nail for a FAMAS. You got to work hard to keep a FAMAS nowadays. So really, just no potential for like solo leveling from Siren in that site is what you're saying.
Yes. That's great. Oh, my goodness. Nice shot, Axile. He Stewie's him.
Let's get that one for the highlight reel, shall we? Because Axile, we just had a conversation about him picking up the op on the desk and our pundits not wanting it per se. But Scout, maybe a different story. Clean kickoff. But how many 5v4s have we seen BetBoom establish just to have it taken back? Usually it won't stop.
I think all of them.
Yeah, right? The 2v4s, the 3v5s, the 1v2s, the
2v3s, yeah.
On top of their own 5v4s, 4v3s. In short, all the rounds, barring 2 so far in this series, racked up by G2. Chiron, that FAMAS, he fought hard for it, and it gets him one more kill. But now we get to see what else this Scout has in store for us. We didn't see the zinger that kicked off this round. Axile, cue it up.
See, that's the other thing about the FAMAS. Like, you get that, and then the weird spray, and then you don't get the second kill. You get a Nova, nobody asks you for a second kill. You just get the first one, that's it.
Job done.
Got mine.
Axile waits for the ramp approach. 35 seconds, so a bomb drop could make things weird if the flank timing's perfect, which it is. Snax doesn't see it coming. AK upgrade to attack the backline. Low HP on both remaining players. Is it enough for a 5-7 and AK to chew through? MagnoJez now, he's been tagged as he awaits for that SMG to back him up on long. Both players fighting from long, spotted along the wall. He could easily clean it up. It's Hunter.
Jump, do it.
Yes! The headshot from MagnoJez denies.
Could have planted safe in that position. MagnoJez had to do it that way. Beautiful, another jumping kill on the site. See, it just brings the mood up. Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's a lot of walls, I feel like, on the way there. Oh,
looks like a lineup, the way he positioned himself in the corner before the peak. I mean, a lineup for that boost exactly would be pretty nasty.
You still gotta, like, stop at the perfect time.
So scared.
It's good. It's very good. Honestly, will not be deterred.
HeavyGod will be bested by Axile, so another man advantage established for BetBoom team, and it's an instant response with the flood up to the catwalk. 3 members of BetBoom leaning over on this A site. Nafany peeled back from the long setup. This is low HP Axile on ramp, and then Nafany. But a well-timed incendiary is going to slow down G2 for the time being. Follow it up with the last smoke between the actual site players.
3 players on the A site's also looking very strong, even though Axile's low. He's got a headshot angle, long control to open that up. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, Nafany.
He's gonna do it. Moe's gonna do it. Oh, and it works!
It worked. That was actually really beautiful.
Double kill plus the dink, so plays a dangerous game, but comes out on top of it. Oh! Hunter offers a reminder. Needless headshot on the low health Axile, but clean as can be from the Kovac.
That was nice.
And that, folks, is BetBoom's second, matching their score count of Anubis. Reinvesting here, G2, despite limitations, so be it. They will try their hand once more at long. Bulb's going all in on this one. And Chiron does a good job of killing him. You could see how quickly he was looking to snap into a second victim. Bulb's put to bed. His 9th frag posted so far on Dust 2.
Not really much you could do about that. That's about as fast as a response as you could ask for at a Chiron, but one bullet to the dome through the smoke with his own flash. Mob's really scrimmed this one.
That's all the difference.
It's a full-time offer versus a part-time offer right there.
Part-time offer, part-time in-game leader.
Oh, hey, hello.
Hi.
Oh, that's
hey.
They're still spotting long. I think time is the antidote here for G2. Low grenades, and that's it.
Oh, they find Chiron. He tries to sprint into a different position and gets punished on the attempt to exit. Siren's already cut his losses here, and that's going to be G2 back to winning ways. So off of the Mobs play, you know, one of the moments that we saw G2 struggle was kind of Mobs going for hyper-aggressive openings on Ancient, first T side of the event. But nice to see him be able to tap back into that potential off a good long spawn.
But this does mean that they might want to, yeah, mid-B, honestly. They don't think the long push is coming out. The CTs are going to be really worried about A for the moment. So, yeah, 3-2.
Good adaptation and a lot of pressure here. MagnaJez and Siren try to play it in mid. Siren, nothing. Just like MagnaJez, 2 players down with no frags between them.
Ooh.
And so many members of G2 up that Hunter decides to stick around on the close van corner. It's going to be a difficult retake to push through this. And I alluded to the money that BetBoom had, but a lot of it would get swept under the rug if they failed this retake. So they'll cut their losses, keep 3 up.
Kind of.
Best case. We'll see if Snax can topple anybody else.
Yeah, they're all sort of vulnerable right now. Axel separated away from this. Honestly, we'll find him.
Yep.
Snax is already past Playground.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, not playing this one together, so we'll see.
Looks like 2 will get away. So, terrorists win. Still plenty of funds for fun in the BetBoom camp.
You know, that you don't do if you're in a 2-on-2 setup or whatever the read was. That, okay, that's enough for us.
Nafany tries to get into a little bit of a safety, but HeavyGod's not playing games. He's taking names. 2 kills on long with ease. And everybody on his team that's still standing right there with him. m0NESY in anticipation of a similar op peak that we've already seen him win. But I like the, cross from Chiron.
Oh, but he'll give his position away now.
Yeah, that's another part-time opper here. And honestly,
taking out part-time oppers.
I think like a conversation subject that the analysts really nailed before the game went live. It's just a difference maker between m0NESY and his counterparts, as obviously the double stand-in situation removes Zorte from the BetBoom formula. Zorte's at home right now saying, oh, I thought I was, let me at him.
Don't peek that, don't peek that.
Let me at him. Unfortunately has to wait for his next chance.
Yeah, he definitely would have come up with a couple kills.
Just looking to keep money for the final round of the half. BetBoom, you got 3. Don't stop believing now. It is a journey after all.
Do it for Pimp. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Jacob can do both.
Did he actually run a marathon? He did that recently, right?
Yo, he ran a triathlon. And then...
Oh, there is a full marathon and a triathlon.
Well, there we go.
But you didn't make up that he did a triathlon now, did you?
There's a chance.
Okay.
I do make up a lot of stuff.
We're going to find out.
Chiron trying to make up for lost time to close out the half with a 4th. Mobs has other ideas. Fighting tooth and nail for everyone. MagnaJez's gun barrel betrays him. HeavyGod on the pillar angle that they were previously trying to flash for. Now m0NESY's hot on the heels. And this bit bit of a delayed mid-split will give Siren a bit more of a chance. Oh, Siren, a bit more of a chance to hang on. We get the Nafany fast flank a little quicker with, again, the delayed tunnels hit means he walks away with one. Tap. No.
Just got out of there.
Just got out of there, but he got to get back in. Skibbity D from the back slide. Siren down empty-handed. Bomb will not be stopped. HeavyGod's got that one guaranteed. It's a 2v3 retake demanded of the remnants of BetBoom team. Malbs fancies another frag for the road, and the offer is going to strike down Nafany from the back. Snax is up in mid, as poor Axile worried about all directions and all roads pointing to the 9-3 half here for G2. Snax adding himself to just really cement this post plant. Nobody even giving Axile a chance in. A little unfair, so Maltz offers something, but that activates HeavyGod. We do indeed go 9-3, G2 making mincemeat of the BetBoom team. Ouch. That BetBoom were 5th seed because BetBoom got to pick first. The team with the 2 stand-ins picked first.
Agreed.
And they were gonna shoot for a team that showed some weakness.
That being said, I was thinking in my head, you know, would BetBoom at full strength beat G2? And with G2 getting better, oh my god. Oh, HeavyGod.
What? Not allowed.
What in the world?
Flag on the play.
Not okay. HeavyGod.
3 kills in. HeavyGod only got 3 so far. Axile 1v5 clutch attempt. Seen him do it, but not tonight. Full house between HeavyGod and Malbs.
You can't explain this.
Not too shabby. Force buy all the way from here to the end. Guaranteed. BetBoom looking to keep it simple as the numbers stack up into the tunnel. Snax is going to get tested with an MP9 in hand. Flash was good, but Chiron, while blind, connects with the headshot.
Honestly, a little lucky there. That was all the nade setup for G2 is perfect.
Yeah.
HP down, they were blind, and Snax didn't even, he swung wide too to make that hard to hit. Well, let's see if they can build some momentum off this success. But if they're going to go into A, I mean, this is the site that still has 3 players. Nothing's changed over here. Well, now it has. They'll start to go. Maybe this is the golden call, but they're going to hear some setup grenades on Cat.
Ooh, they peel the players off.
Malbs gets both.
That draws both the front runners back to them. Chiron's bomb carrying.
Oh, they sneak to the...
Is it much of a sneak? He makes sound on the fall down.
No. I mean, the CT snuck over towards B side, and they almost came out to him.
Flashes blinding all 3 players there for BetBoom, so easy pickings for Hunter. Line up. Oh, Chiron kills the second. Both players low, but headshots nonetheless, and he is on for an ace to try and extend this beyond Pimp's prediction.
For that reason alone, please get this ace, Chiron.
Or hell, even just let Siren clutch up. They fall silent to the 15-second mark. Monacy keeping his head down over on the ramp.
They let him rotate all the way over here.
They start walking out. Chiron starts sprinting. Molotov goes down. Oh, Monacy, easy pickup. That's Chiron dead. Ace denied. Knife out. How dare you, Monacy? No.
Yeah, this round's over.
Come on.
Yeah, he knew it was over. That was in that mid-round situation, them just taking a little bit too much time. Right? They knew at best case there's no one on A. Worst case there's one.
This is good, though. I mean, again, the story kind of setting it up as the 4 teams with the bigger bounties all look to sail through their quarterfinals. And G2 stepping it up on LAN only bodes well for the level of competition that we're going to get as we get closer to the big games. Malbs dispatches of Nafany. Quick drop into spawn. Decides not to pop the smoke open. He will delay it. And that's going to find the scout and the ramp runner exposed. Magnajez no-scope headshot, why the hell not? Deagle in hand here as G2 are going to prove to all in Copenhagen the step-up is strong. And Magnajez, one more reminder for the road that he is going to be a key piece for this BetBoom team as their year goes on. The upsets online can't be denied. It's a harsh reality that they tried to go up against G2 with.